It's lit.
All right, and we are rocking. Welcome to another episode of It's Lit Boston. I am your host, Show. Sam, we got Buddha in the house. We got two lovely ladies in the house right now. Cakeswagg and her manager, Cassie. How you ladies doing? What's going on?
Good, doing good.
Talking to the mic, please.
Oh, sorry, doing good.
You can pull the mic closer to you.
Move
You can
closer to it.
you can twist
That's
it.
why. Move closer to it. Move closer to it. There you go. You got me sitting on my.
All right.
There you go. Before we continue, shout out to our viewership, Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud. Matter of fact, just want to let y'all know we are on
Anchor.
Google Play, all of Anchor, everything that Anchor is on. We are on that now too, so you guys can reach us everywhere. We are everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
lit.
you can listen to us on all your Android devices. If you still want Android, we got you. You know what I'm saying? We got
That's
you.
Boston.
Yeah, man. So, you be saying that.
A lot.
Keep saying that though, because it
That's
is
my
Boston.
That's my new term.
That's your new term. All right.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's crazy no more.
Oh, that's
You
my
saying
shit though.
wow?
No, I'm just saying, wow, that's Boston.
That's
You
Boston.
put that on the shirt. I need coins.
Yeah.
How was y'all?
Cause
How
you
was
thought
y'all
of it
week?
here.
How was y'all week?
My week was good. Regular work week for me. Studio and Talk That Talk Tuesdays.
What's the talk? Oh yeah, your freestyle joint. Almost, messed up. Almost messed up there.
Yeah.
Because I watched the recent one you did with the live band.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to them. That was dope.
Oh my gosh, that was so much fun. So much fun.
How did you put that together? Because
So actually, I've done like 3 or 4 Talk That Talk Tuesdays with Safari. He played the saxophone. He was a Berkeley graduate. And then those are some of his colleagues that also go to Berkeley now, or they went to Berkeley previously. So they linked up and they were like, "We'll do Talk That Talk Tuesday with you." And I was like, "This is lit."
Organic.
real organic.
I fuck with
So
it.
was that was all freestyle, or did you write some of those?
So the first one, the first one was my freestyle for that Tuesday, and then since I thought that last Tuesday was my year marker, but it's actually this Tuesday that's my year marker.
Okay.
So I just went through some of like the Talk That Talk Tuesdays that were the most popular.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did like my one for this week, and then I went through some of the old ones that went crazy on social media.
All right. Cassie, what's up? Don't think I'm gonna keep you quiet, man. I told you.
That's
you
the
gonna
shooter.
Talk. Yeah.
That's
she's
the
gonna
shooter.
Talk, man.
I'm in the cut. I
You
like to be
chilling?
in the cut,
You
definitely.
sure?
I'm
You
good,
cool?
I'm good.
How was your week, Sam? How was your week, Sam?
I'm alive, fam.
All right, back. How was your week, Cassie?
It's been busy, but good.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you straight up. Why did you start rapping though?
So I actually, why did I start? To be honest, I was having fun. I was doing it for fun. I went to school in Natick. I was a Michael kid, and on the bus, we used to like bang on the seats and just make beats. We used to have fun.
Yeah.
Because our bus driver didn't let us listen to the radio, and I was fine.
Wait, you had a radio on your bus?
Yeah.
This nigga be mad acting like.
Yo, I never.
We had AA transportation. They had
See,
radios.
that's different. I
that
went to
is-
Boston Public.
Oh, yeah. Different funding.
He be looking for sympathy like BP.
Facts.
said different funding.
Nah, it's different, bro. Metco and Boston Public. I
So
never,
went to Boston. Oh,
I never heard of a radio on the bus.
yeah. We had radios.
A bus
on the
driver was just a Haitian dude. Let's jump off the back.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, Cassie, if you gonna talk into the mic, man.
What school you went to?
I went to East End Charlestown.
What hell talking about? I went
Small
to East End,
world.
fam. Hold
Small
on.
world.
Hold on, fam. When you went there, Mr. Rubin was the principal?
Definitely.
Damn. I ain't gonna ask you what year, but that's real because you know the truth then.
Yeah, I know everything.
Facts.
And I also
Talking
still
to the
keep in
mic.
contact. Am I not talking?
Nah.
Can you hear me? All right.
There you go.
I still keep in contact with some of my professors, which today, rest in peace, Mrs. Bigby, was her funeral. She died of cancer. It was a long fight for her. So I saw a lot of them today. And actually, Phil, who was like the head basketball coach, but really wasn't. It was more Harris, is the principal now. But I got an entire backdrop of things that I didn't even see when I was at school. I was like, really? That was going on in my face, and I had no clue. So.
Facts. Remember Mr. Blanco?
Mr. Blanco.
It's not Mr. Blanco, the big fat white dude.
Oh, Albino.
Oh, Mr.
Rest in
Albino,
peace to
yeah.
Mr. Albino
Rest
as
in
well.
peace,
That was
yeah.
definitely-
That was my man,
Why'd y'all
fam.
call him albino? Was he
That was his
albino?
name.
That's his name.
That's his name, Mr. Albino.
Yeah.
Big fat white
He's the
dude.
legend,
Facts.
basically.
He used to be there for like 30 years.
Oh, wow.
If you was troubled, he always help you out. Like if I was late, he let us through the side door.
What the fuck are you doing? Like
Yeah.
he's
Wow.
Italian
He was
man,
that
so
dude.
like he had that like Easty accent strong.
Oh, that's
over the
lit.
over the
Yeah.
bridge.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, man. Now, I know how you artists get with your tapes. So let's talk about Cakeology Volume 1.
Yeah, let's see if he
Let's
got that
talk
same
about it.
energy.
I
Come
got
on.
the same energy.
Bring that same energy.
Okay. What happened?
Look at him smile.
What you mean? What happened?
Look at him smile.
Do you fuck with your tape?
My tape is amazing.
Peep her eyelashes.
I
Look how she
peep
looking
her
at you.
eyelash. I
Look
know
how
she's
she looking at you.
I know she's looking at me
She
crazy.
get my phone
Yeah.
ready.
My tape is amazing.
I don't know what he's
Okay.
doing.
I bet. Okay.
Fuck that talk. What you think about it?
I not a
She
fan.
about to stab you.
Not a fan.
Cause she leaned forward and she put her shoulders up. What you think about it though?
Yeah. Nah. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Something to say, so.
It wasn't to me from what we see from your freestyles. That wasn't the best representation for you. I didn't think like sonically and everything. I didn't understand what you were trying to do. Not that you were bad. I just thought the way it was put together and the presentation. Cakeology, title, fantastic. You know what I'm saying? But the beat selection, and I felt like you were trying to figure out what you wanted to do on the beats. See what I'm saying? And then when you see that and then you see your freestyles, it was like two different people.
Well, the thing with Cakeology Volume 1 is most of those beats were made for me when I was like 15, 16 years old by the late, great Jeffrey. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
He was the very first producer that I worked with, and he passed away. And
Okay.
I decided if I was going to do a project that I would be using
His beats.
I would be
So that was like
using
his tribute?
beats.
It's tribute.
Yeah, that and then I had some beats from a producer from South Africa who I've been working with. But the biggest thing with Cakeology Volume 1 for me was to just kind of like get a feel to see which pocket people
could fit in.
liked. No, which pocket people liked from me.
Okay.
Because I think there's a big difference in what I like and what people like to hear from me. So I think what I had a little bit of everything on there because I wanted to be able to appeal and pull in like a few different demographics, which I was. Like I can go to all of, my Michael friends and my white friends from the suburbs and they'll tell you all their favorite songs. I can go to people from my hood and they'll tell you all their favorite songs. I can ask the younger kids if they can tell you all their favorite songs. I can ask the church folks, they got their favorite songs. And then you got like the more conscious, like they like things that are more attributed to black people. They have their favorite songs. And then I was a bartender, so I have the songs that connect with bartenders. The project was more besides track listing, my thing with Cakeology Volume 1 is I wanted it to be like really, really raw. Like a lot of it, people, if you follow me on social media, there was a lot of lives, so you could see me in the studio, like things that I said and I messed up, and I'll be like, I should have changed that line, stuff like that. I kept some of that stuff in there. I kept some of those because I wanted people to be able to like connect with how they had seen it. Because I think the biggest reason why people follow my music is because they can say, I remember I watched her do that. I remember I was watching her on live and she did da 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 da. I remember exactly that. Yo, she said that in the last crazy. People tell me all the time, So this project wasn't really like I didn't do it in a sense where I wanted everybody to like it as a full body of work. I wanted there to be something that different people can connect with because I personally feel like once you have somebody that likes something from you or a few things from you, they're more apt to be open to like what you give. You know what I mean?
Very true.
Yeah.
Now, when I first heard it, he was in the car. I was like, yo, I'll tell you exactly what I said. Yo, this is trash. Because that was off your freestyles. That's what I liked. That's the person that was like, yeah, that's hitting home. And then when I saw you perform in real life, it's like, that's Cakeswagg. So the tape, I chumped it up to, I was like, yo, I'm going to chump it up to, this is her first tape, so this is her presentation to the world. And then you came back with the freestyles, I was like, that's better. Now, hearing why you chose those beats and everything, I understand better now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, yo, I can't wait to talk to you and hear what you got to say about it. That's why I actually fuck with your tape. I understand now why you fuck with your tape. You know what I'm saying? And you were really on it, like, nah, that shit's fire. But from seeing the freestyles and then hearing that, it sounds completely different.
And then the other thing is like with freestyles, there's 51 of them right now. So, 53.
Talk your shit, Cass.
Yeah, there you go.
Talk That Talk Tuesdays, there's only 51.
No, because you did 2 freestyles back to back.
Those weren't Talk That Talk Tuesdays.
Oh, you're right. You got that.
With Talk That Talk
Damn. Oh, big tub too.
Yeah, she did her job. She still got it.
True,
She put 'em
true.
out.
That- it
Yeah, yeah.
counts.
I do
Yeah, you
drop,
put it all,
I
it
do drop
counts.
political freestyles when something is going on in
Yeah.
the world and I feel like people need to hear about it. I will drop a political freestyle. I do that often, which is what she's talking about.
But you don't feel like you're spreading yourself too thin, trying to please everybody?
Well, the thing with, honestly, to be honest with you, freestyles take me at most 20 minutes of my day. You know, like it's not it's not something that takes long.
It's a minute, right? Just doing it for a minute.
It's only
Yes.
a minute long. You know what
Yeah,
I
it's not
mean?
that bad.
So
No, but I'm saying like
I'll be in the studio actually doing work, like literally, and it'll be like 9:00 on a Tuesday, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll be like, oh yeah, let's do Talk That Talk Tuesday real quick, and then we'll just bang it out. Like, what should we do today? And we pick it like on the spot. We'll pick it on the spot, and we'll do it on the spot. Or I'll just do it selfie mode on my phone, or I'll do it live with a band. But I don't like. I think people think that there's more semantics that go into it than what there actually are. Talk That Talk Tuesday is very like, let's just do it. I love it, don't get me wrong, but there's not, I think but there'll be like a few like for Christmas, like let's do something special. But for the most part, it's very, it's supposed to be spontaneous because it's a different type of creative. Now, what I will say, where you say you, like, freestyles better than the album, I think it's interesting because like with music, when I'm freestyling and when I'm writing a project, or with anybody who freestyles and anybody who does a project, you're using like two different parts of the brain too. Like the freestyling stuff comes from your left side, which is your creative side.
Yep.
And then like projects and organization stuff like that comes from your right side.
Okay.
So there's that too. So there's a lot of people who don't necessarily like my freestyles, but like the album, and then there's people who don't like everything on the album.
Well, that's gonna happen anyways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it was just like when I heard you and I was playing it. So I played the whole tape for them in the car.
Yeah.
You know, there was a couple songs where like obviously I banged. I think it was what is it? The Bartender. You performed that before.
That Bartender song's fire.
Yeah, that one hit, and that was another one. But I was like, damn, I shouldn't have to only pick 2 songs out of this whole project.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I guess, like I said, you're not a bad rapper.
Mm-hmm.
You're talented. You know what I'm saying? I've said that to them and everybody I met. Like, I fuck with your music and everything. It was just like, I felt like that to the world. Now that I know the backstory, I understand. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me take it back. Like I said, I chalked up it to it being your first project. So I'm expecting, and I know everybody else is, your next project to be more cohesive. Because this is more of a tribute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
but
I understand that.
I also feel like now if I drop something, I feel like I can take people where I want to go.
Yeah.
I think for me, my first thing is I wanted to pull people in to find something that they like about me. Because like even with our artists is like Chance the Rapper, I don't like every song he puts out, but I'm gonna listen to it because I found a song or a couple songs that I like by him. So now I'm gonna listen to everything he puts out, or any artist that we like, you know. So I feel like my first project, I wanted it to be like a little razzle dazzle of a lot of different things, so I could pull in enough demographics so that when I do put something out, people will listen to it.
But the problem you run into with that is you put out that little bit of razzle dazzle for everybody. When you put out your next project and that razzle dazzle isn't there that they liked, now you lose a fan.
Maybe.
That's why you can't lose yourself. You can't lose yourself trying to please everybody. Just put out your shit. If they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But the people who genuinely support your shit will support it.
Yeah.
That's all it really is. That's why I try to tell Show you can't be telling everybody's shit is trash.
No, that's why I changed. That's why I haven't.
No, you just said it. I was sitting here like.
No, I told her
Cass
straight up
about to
what
stab
it
this
was.
nigga.
What it was in the beginning. Before, when I first started doing this whole shit, I definitely used to tell people, "Yo, your shit's trash."
I used to be like, "Nah, you can't say
Not
that."
understanding that there's an artistry behind, you know what I'm saying, thing, because I'm used to just hearing music. I'm not used to seeing the background, what everybody's doing, not realizing what their vision was.
Mm-hmm.
So for my ears, with everything that I already listened to, when I hear something that it's not falling to my ears, my word is trash. But obviously to make sure I don't hurt the feelings of the artist, because it is work.
I be trying to tell them, just say,
I mean, I'm not.
That's why I didn't call it. That's why I didn't say it was trash. I just said it wasn't, to me, the representation that I felt like you needed because of the freestyles you've dropped.
Yeah,
like that was two different sides that you showed.
Yeah, and then not only that, but like I don't necessarily. I mean, not everybody's gonna like everything. Like I'm not offended when someone doesn't like my music or whatever, because I may not like someone's music. I may not like a lot of things. You know what I mean? But
I don't want you to think I don't like your music. No. I like your music. That's why I fuck with you. That's why you here. You know what I'm saying? We spoke about this. Like that's why I came to the show. When I saw that you were on the list, I was like, I got to see it perform live. Because you've been all over. You went to Canada and all of that. You've been winning all these freestyle battles. I was like, I got to see it perform live to see if it's really for real. You know what I'm saying? And you did your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the tape, it's not like I only bumped it once. I bumped it numerous times.
I bumped the bartender song. I ain't no bullshit.
Yeah.
That shit hard. Yeah, that shit hard.
The bar talk is crazy. And then the song for your mom, the one you did for your mom. Yeah. You performed that live and
he's over here playing your homemade porn videos.
What is going on, bro?
Let your boy Buddha touch them porn videos. He seen a nipple and kept going.
You good? It's off now. You good? You good? That's crazy.
No, there's a lot of women in the city who can rap and who are talented, but he sees you on this level right here. So when
you're versatile.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your delivery, you can change it up. It's not the same monotone thing where I'm just like, all right, cool, I've ever heard this kind of delivery before. You can change it up, and you've done that. You know what I'm saying? With all your freestyles, even in the songs you did, you change up the tone every time. And you do that in live, too, where you're very animated and you perform. You actually perform. You're not just standing there. You perform. You look. You move your body, everything. So it was like, all right, cool. I fuck with that because that's an artist. That's what an artist is supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want you to think that I don't fuck with your shit. It's just I'm hard-headed, and I'm very hard on people that I actually believe in. So I'm saying, like, you're actually the first person, I think, artist where I'm just like, yo, I fuck with her heavy. That's why I approached you. I came up to you.
First female artist or the first artist?
First female artist.
Okay, I'm about to say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's the bunch of dudes that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? But to be like, yo, I stand behind her with this shit. You've been presenting yourself properly, your skill set, and everything. I love rap. I'm a big hip hop head.
Me too.
You know what I'm saying? We're big hip hop heads. So for you to be delivering every Tuesday freestyles back to back, and then you did the live joint, I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, she can actually do the live joint. I was like, okay, so the next time I see you live now, I don't want to hear the beat in the back. I just want to hear you with the instrumentals and with the guys doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to get that out the way because I was like, I gotta tell how I feel about the Cakeology joint. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I mean, you're not. I mean, everybody. We've heard a lot of mixed reviews.
But how does it feel having that review come face to face though? Because I seen your eyes. You went.
Oh yeah, no, you already know. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna like.
Because Cash
I didn't do the eyes because I didn't do the eyes because of what he was gonna say. I did the eyes because he asked me how do I feel about it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I feel like, well, I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I'm only gonna put out something that I like. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, my album's a shit. What you mean? What do I think about it?
Yeah. You should say that.
Right.
You're supposed to feel like that. And nobody knew the backstory. And now we know why you put that together. You know what I'm saying? So now my whole thing's changed. You know what I'm saying? I back it. You know what I'm saying? I fully back it and all of that. So that makes sense. So now you're performing tonight. You know what I'm saying? How did you set that up? That was you that set that up?
So I know him as Sunday. He's probably gonna be mad I just said that.
That's his Nigerian name. Then he'd be all right.
But so he goes by Don Black, or
Oh yeah. I know you're talking about.
So
yeah.
We actually go way back, and all of last year he was kind of trying to catch our time, and it just wasn't working out. We'd set up like, yeah, we're gonna meet today, and it just wasn't working out. So finally he was like, hey, listen, I got this debut. I really want her to come out, like, see what you could do for me. And I was like, you know what? The calendar looks clean. Yeah, we got you.
When you were going to these rap battles, you went to Canada, right? Mm-hmm. How did that come about, and how did it feel to get the reception that you got over there?
Canada.
Wait, before you even talk about Canada, how many places have you gone to battle? Because I heard you have 3 wins now. Or what is it more? Is it more than that now?
Let's see. Brooklyn, Boston, Canada. Yeah, so I have 3 wins. I did perform in Philadelphia and DC, but by that point they were just kind of like telling me that they wanted me to come as a featured artist. They didn't want me to.
They want you to battle.
They
So
didn't want me to
they saw the history. Like, oh no, we want no problems.
He's like, yeah, this is Cakeswagg, 3rd time.
He was
We
like,
seeing her
yo.
again.
He was like, yo. I know this is about to fuck it up right now. He was mad because he's not. They're judges. The judges decide who wins. The judge and he's not the guy. What's his name? Sean Bang. He's the host, but he's not one of the judges. So he was like, oh, I know this is about to fuck it up right now. He didn't even want to say it. He didn't want to say that I had
Check my phone again.
He's like, let me just double check. But each city has they pick other DJs. Sometimes they'll pick like radio personnel or whatever to be the judges for the competitions. And those judges decide who wins. But in the 3, I won in Brooklyn, Boston, and in Toronto.
I'm shocked that you won in Brooklyn.
Why?
Because it's New York. All them niggas out there spit. So I want to know who you go.
Yeah, but how many females you got from Brooklyn that spit?
I mean, it wasn't a female competition.
Oh, it was just
It's all dudes. Mostly
So
dudes.
how many women were
like
there?
The only. Well, in Brooklyn, it was like me and 2 other girls.
Keep it.
was also on a different wave too.
Yeah, it was a different wave. But the thing about it is like
What was the wave?
it was just there was different waves, different vibes. But the thing is like what people have to understand, and I think performing live and making a good record are 2 different things. There's a little more that goes into performing live. And if you've been to one of my performances, you know that I do not perform over my tracks. I do a show mix or a TV mix, whatever you want to call it, which means that I'm rapping everything. Which means
Facts.
that that I practiced. You can hear every single word. You can hear every single syllable. My diction, I work on all of that. So it's like there's that. Plus there's energy that they want to see on stage. There's more like performing, having a good performance and having a good track are 2 different things. So I think in Brooklyn there was a lot of good songs, and even in Toronto and even in Boston there was a lot of good songs. There was a lot of great instrumentals. We were talking about that in Toronto. The instrumental selection was fire. But being clear so that the judges can hear what you're talking about. And how well you perform, it makes a huge difference in your ability to be able to engage the crowd.
I respect it.
Can't go. I almost forgot I had a mic in my hand. I see what you're going through. I'm so used to the stand too. Yeah.
All right, let me ask you this.
Brooklyn, I thought I was gonna lose.
Why?
I didn't think I was gonna win in Brooklyn.
Why?
Because I did. Whenever I do cheesecake, I do guapanese with it. I usually do them together.
Guapanese. I like that song.
Because it's just fun.
Yes, it is fun. It's a fun song.
It's a fun song. And I do them together because they fit nicely with each other. Because the first song is like, oh my God, you're not a bartender. And then I'm like, I hate when people come to the bar.
You gotta say it right. Say how you say it.
Oh my God, you're not even a rapper. You're a bartender.
Yo, that shit caught me off the grill. I was like, yeah, I'm listening to this. Let's see what shit she talking. That's crazy.
But then after that, I'm like, I hate when people come up to the bar. So it's like they go nicely together. Yeah. And I didn't realize that I couldn't do that. But I guess the crowd and the judges liked it so much that they were like, nah.
Yeah, because it's different. You show personality as a rapper. There's not a lot of women that show personality. It's either they rap hard as shit or they rap some bubblegum shit. Personally, that's what I feel.
Nowadays?
Yeah,
you think so?
Hell.
I feel like the ladies.
She just played Blanco. That shit's hard.
That shit's hard. Blanco is hard, but
exactly.
Blanco can perform also too, though.
She can. But when niggas listen to her rap, it's hard shit. You don't hear no. You don't hear none of that. You don't hear none of that.
Yo,
you hear.
I really hope that that she's watching this right now. That's
I'm just keeping it a bug. Like I'm keeping it a
She's
whole
like a
stack.
dude. She's like a dude. But I like that though.
No, I do like it. But I like her
that
shit
though.
too because it's
No,
different.
Rhapsody's not just like a dude.
Nah, she definitely not. She's totally like in
She's
her
a
own
conscious
lane.
rapper.
No,
Nah.
she's in her own lane.
You think
Yeah.
Rhapsody's her own
Rhapsody's in her own lane, bro.
Yeah, Rhapsody is a force.
Yeah,
Oh, she's
I
a force.
love her.
Her bar game is crazy. I have to
Oh
like
my
replay things over and
God.
over.
Her
I gotta go
She's
to
different. She's different.
Tierra Whack
Yep.
Who's that?
taking bubble baths. Let us see my mama lap. She's a rapper.
Okay, I gotta
She's
look
a
that up.
female rapper. She dropped Wax World. Was it over the summer?
Yeah.
Over the summer.
Is she
and-
from here?
No. I'm actually not sure where she's from, but the project was absolutely amazing. And, like,
Send that
she
to
has
me.
She has fun wordplay. Like I feel like if Missy Elliott and Rhapsody had a child. it would
Oh,
be her.
she's like that.
Mm.
Don't you get
Oh.
those vibes from her?
Oh, I like
okay,
that.
my
I like her.
you
Okay.
get it. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
like,
definitely do.
Missy Elliott, as far as like
Personality and all that.
personality and visuals and just like being like
Different.
being comfortable in your weirdness.
Okay.
So to speak.
Mhm.
She's super duper comfortable in her weirdness. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like Oomp. That's just like
yeah,
Oomp.
yeah.
We gonna
You
talk
got,
about
yeah,
Oomp.
we gonna talk about Oomp. That's a whole other
Yeah.
level. You know, you don't know
Yeah.
Oompa?
Yeah.
Why you scared to say it on mic? Like if the
It's
cameras
okay.
can't see you.
It's okay if you know. We just found out about Oompa too.
Nah, I knew about Oomp.
No, you didn't, nigga.
I knew about Oomp. I didn't know that was her name.
I don't know what class you are at Eastie, but she also went to Eastie.
Yeah.
So.
No, I just
Yeah.
don't like when I'm not hips. I was trying
It's
to.
hey, listen. I just found out about Oompa through Amanda.
Okay, good.
I didn't know
saying?
that was her name, her rap name.
Okay.
That's what it
okay.
was. But I used to always see her, and then my man's just talking. He's like, "Yo, bro, I got this chick Oomp that you need to listen to." I'm like, "I don't want to hear no other Boston chick, bro. She's whack." He played it. I was like, "Oh, I know her." You showed me the video. I'm like, "Oh my nigga, I know her." Kept it real.
Lit.
She be kept it.
Lit.
Yeah, she's cool. How's it been a reception in the city towards you? I don't want to say a female
Keep it
rapper.
a stack.
I just want to say
Keep
you
it a
as an
whole
artist.
stack. Keep it a whole stack. Because I know Cass is going to show the face and the camera's going to show the face.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah. we gonna see
Everything
this.
you say, Cass got a face.
To be honest.
Yeah.
To be honest with
you got the face.
There, it's been it was not what I expected. I'll say that. And I mean that in the sense that like I've been doing music since I was 14.
Mm.
And people who know me, they know I've been rapping since I was 14. And a lot of the people that know I rap and know I was rapping were
Didn't
not
take you serious?
supporting. When I started actually dropping music, they were not
Supporting
supporting me. And it was a bunch of people that I didn't know from a hole in the wall, or people that I had met that didn't even know I rapped. You know, that I worked with at a job, or I went to a program with, or something like that. Like, they were the ones who were my biggest supporters at first. And I dropped a freestyle about it, like I was
How does that make you feel,
genuinely shocked. At this point, you know.
No, not this point.
Back
When
then.
You went
Back
back
then,
then, yeah.
But wait, you were young though, right? When you first started, you said you were like what, 14, 15?
Yeah, I was 14 or 15, but I was always only ever like freestyling.
Okay.
You know, I was only dropping freestyles, or I would do like little covers, or if someone really wanted me to perform, I would perform. But I was only doing it for fun. You know, I started a bartending group called the Barbies, and they wanted a theme song. So I wrote the theme song and we put it out, and the theme song like started bubbling, and people wanted more music from me. So I was like, all right. So then I just started
Taking it serious.
taking it serious.
Okay.
Just
True.
And now, how do you feel?
right now, I feel great. No, right now I feel great. I feel like I've always been one of those people that were like super scared to fully do things that I wanted to do.
Okay.
You know?
You're afraid to fail?
Yeah, I was afraid to fail. I also had a big problem with like people not liking me or not liking something that I was doing.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So
It showed in your face when he started talking about your music. That's why I told you went, Watch, you're going to see the video on the playback. You're going to see it. I called it and Cass called it because Cass said, what you mean? What's up? What you mean you don't like?
No, I did, but I had a big problem with that. And then like as I started, I just realized how much fun I was having. And when I started having fun, I stopped caring as much. And now I'm having a lot of fun because I'm getting invited places.
Yeah, it feels good. It feels good.
No, it's so much fun to be able to like travel and then meet all these new people who are super into music and things like that and want to work. And like even being able to come here and chat with you guys.
It's even better when you bring your friends along, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I try.
That's why I tell everybody. That's why I said
her gang is the best.
Imagine if Trev or someone else had the same support at shows. That's what I like.
Yeah, because y'all.
That's why I asked if you bringing out the ratchets tonight. That's what I like. I like all the ratchets with their phones out.
What was I gonna say? So it's actually interesting because Cass, Shantae, and Ashley, they are the three other Barbies, and they come almost everywhere with me. They were like, we always say that we were kind of like strategically put together. We were strategically placed together. Like Cass, literally, I can't even make that up. She was dropped right. No, I think no, for real. I think this is she hates when I tell this story, but I can't make this up. Yep. Like, God literally dropped her right next to me in church. I can't make this up. Like, she walked in the door.
What church y'all went to?
New Hope Baptist. She walked in the door. So at New Hope, they do this thing where like you're a shepherd and you have you're considered a shepherd and you have someone who comes into the church that's new. You're supposed to kind of like look out for them if they need any guidance, if they have any questions about anything or whatever. You're supposed to be like their person to reach. So literally, Cass came to church and Sister Willa Mae, she was an usher. She was like, yeah, sit right here. Cass sat next to me, and me, like, I'm super, like, I'm friendly, so I'm like, hi.
What'd you say, Cass?
I was just kind of like, hey. Like,
he's like, I don't want to be here, but
the suburbs came out of her, and she was mad hood with it. Like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck with you.
Let me tell you, like, going to New Hope was my decision, but like Willa Mae was always telling me that she has this great church. Like as a kid, I used to go through like a lot, and I used to be in like a lot of drama. So that was my choice to like, all right, let me make a change. Let me try to do something. And I actually really liked the vibe, and they actually had a very big like youth crowd that welcomed me in. So
that's how they got me.
It was good for me, but at first it was just like I'm meeting all these new people. I ain't that friendly. You know
Facts.
what I'm saying? So
that's me.
I was just like, hey.
But the thing is like I'm over friendly. So it was just
that's the suburb in you. You went to Natick.
Yeah, I'm overly friendly. So Cass was just like,
like, damn, I gotta be nice to her. Like, I can't be rude to her now.
Stuck with me, yo. She's been stuck with me ever since, literally, ever since.
No, that's dope though.
But that's crazy. Like she was literally dropped right next. I tell people this all the time because they're like,
there was other choices, but
there was other choices.
No, for real. Because just like
there was plenty of youth.
There was mad youth, and then a lot of us are at around the same age.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of us were around the same age.
What about Cass made you choose her?
I didn't have a choice.
Really?
No, it wasn't my
She
decision.
came and took to you?
No, it was neither of our choices.
No, they was just Poppy, the late Reverend Dubose, rest in peace. He was like, Jaleese. He was like, this is yours. I'm like, wow. I'm like, come on.
And I'm just like, okay.
All right.
Mind you, Cass's mom was super strict, and my mom was just like, my mom was very, I don't want to say she was lenient. She was just one of those people like, okay, call me when you get where you're going. Let me know you got there. What time y'all leaving?
Your mother trusts you.
You need to get picked up.
She
she was
you.
one of those. So
not mine. Not mine.
You want to know why? She went to suburban high school, bro. It's a different
Facts.
mentality.
Metco. See?
Yeah, it's different, bro.
See how that goes?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. That's why I'm not surprised. Like now I hear you from Metco and you went to Natick because I went to Framingham.
Okay.
Oh, so that's why y'all both vibe. All right.
No, not
We the
Framingham.
shooters.
Whoa, time out.
We the shooters.
Time out.
You went to Keith Tech?
Keith Tech.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, there you go. You know what's up. Yeah, she knows what's up.
Look at how they look at each other.
Yeah. Nah. Framingham High. Fuck out of here. Fuck them niggas.
Them niggas is weak.
Weak.
And they be losing all these Thanksgivings on everything.
There you
Not
go.
all of them, but
Talk your shit, yo. Let them know.
They be winning sometimes.
That nigga try to beat me up. Fuck them niggas, yo.
Damn.
Yeah, he try to jump me mad times, yo. That's crazy.
And
yo.
who was you back then?
What?
I said, damn, who was you back then?
Right.
Hey, man, listen, we gonna keep that on the racks. No. I was just a ball player, but you know, ball players had the shorties too. So you know, if you're bagging girls from,
you was taking their shorties.
but I didn't even know they're shorties. They just came to watch the games, and I'm just
Groupie love.
Listen, man. Y'all know my wife is here, right? Like, nah, she
It's
don't.
your past.
Nah,
It's
she
your
don't care.
past.
She knows.
don't care.
Nah, she don't care. She knows. He don't matter. But nah, that's what's up though. Like now that you're out here, what you got coming for niggas?
Dun, dun, dun. Do you mind hitting the close button on there? Because I think the live kind of stopped.
Yeah, it's just a little battery.
Perfect. Thank you.
Back on.
So
Thank you.
I have a project that
How
God
long?
willing- Oh, this is a short project.
Okay, so it's like an EP.
EP, yeah.
Sort of. It's sort of an EP.
Mm.
It's a little razzle dazzle. I'm trying to keep it under wraps because
Oh, we need the exclusive. You can't even fuck. Come on, son. You already started talking.
I can't.
No,
I
you don't gotta put the
can't get
name. You ain't gotta say nothing. Just say it's coming, something like that. You know what I'm saying?
I
Let
got
them
a
know.
project coming
There you go.
at the end of the summer.
At the end of summer?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah,
the end?
why you-
Yeah, why so long?
Yeah.
When you see it, you gonna understand. Like, this is definitely different, and it's also it hasn't been done before.
It hasn't been done
Hasn't
before.
been done before.
But when you see it, you're gonna be like, "Oh, that's a very Jalise kind of project to
What
do."
you put in church rap with Afro beats or something? I never heard of that before.
Listen,
That's different.
He's digging. He's digging. He's digging.
Preaching.
Listen, I ain't giving y'all nothing.
You gonna come back up here? You gonna come back up here and give us an exclusive though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All we need is that single. Get it rocking.
But it's definitely it's
You
something.
gonna, wait, you gonna just disregard what I just
He
said?
took offense.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
He's gonna disregard.
That's
what
the
I just
Metco
said?
look.
Yeah. You see how?
So you move on.
Yeah,
We don't want to answer something, so you move on. But anyway, it the project is definitely I think I'll give you a little bit. It's me kind of paying homage to kind of the different genres of music that made hip hop.
No,
So I'm
don't.
going through like a couple things. Like I have like some I have some pretty big like musical figures that I'm taking some things from and using. And then I also have some big super duper controversial events in black music.
You
I'll
covering
say.
your bases.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Bet.
Yeah, so this is it's just a project that I really, really wanted to do because the reason why I even do music now is because I grew up in a music household. Like my mom is a musician and she sings, but just a lot of the music that I grew up with,
Yeah.
you know, and I was in the Black Nativity.
Wait, what type of music does your mother do?
My mom, she's she used to do like disco, and right now she just sings at church, and she sings in the Black Nativity. It's this play that they do every winter. It's written by Langston Hughes.
Yeah.
You probably heard
Yeah.
about it. Yeah. So she does that. She does those two things.
You ever do the freestyle or talk that talk with your mother?
Well, that'd be dope.
I need my coins.
this nigga.
No, I haven't yet, to be honest. It wasn't until
That'll be dope.
I
though.
dropped Thank You Black Girl, and
Yeah.
then that's when my mom started like really, really coming around, so to speak.
Yeah, that was a great song.
Yeah.
Actually, when she performed that was like touching. Like everybody in the crowd was like, "Oh wow."
Everybody cried.
No,
You cried?
no. It just it showed her. You know what I'm saying? How she felt. There was emotion
Okay.
behind the words. You know
At
what
the
I'm
album
saying?
release party, though, everybody
At
cried.
the album
Everybody
Oh, they
cried.
did?
See? I know what I'm
was
talking
crazy.
about.
Nigga, I saw her at Maggie's Lounge. I didn't see her at the release party.
At the release party, that I was trying to get through my song because I'm looking in the crowd. At the release party, like everybody in like there was moms there, like there was
Oh, that's dope.
people. There was mothers there. There was grandmothers there. It was packed. The release party was packed. So I'm trying not to look out in the crowd because I'm looking and everybody's crying. And I'm like, yo, I can't do this. And I brought my mom up there and my mom's crying. So I'm turning this way. I'm rapping a song. Thank you, black girl. Thank you, black girl.
Oh
For
man.
real.
You
Trying
might-
not to look at her.
You might need one of those songs on every project.
Oh, yeah.
You set the tone.
Yeah.
Now people expect that from you. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But it's good though. At least it shows that side
And
of
I'm
you.
dropping a visual for Thank You, Black Girl.
Oh. Wait, you haven't dropped any visuals at all yet, huh?
Mm-mm.
So this is gonna be your first one. Thank you, Black
Yeah.
Girl.
So the reason, like, and I haven't dropped any visuals just because I've been gone. Like,
True.
every
You got to
time-
invest in a camera.
Well, yeah, I
We
do.
need
I
that
have
vlog.
a camera. I have a camera.
On the road, though. You
Yeah.
got to be shooting that shit. Like, even B-roll footage, just you walking around and shit, or you having conversation with your girls.
Stuff like that. Yo, we
That's the shit that sells
Yeah.
should
nowadays.
live right now, like,
It's just
It's a lot. I understand.
yeah,
It's a lot.
It's,
It
but the
is.
thing is like so much. If you guys think about it, it was officially a year that I started doing music again. What was it, last week? No, I'm lying. 2 days after Valentine's Day is when we dropped Cheesecake.
Yeah, but you had
Barbie's Anthem.
yeah, so that was technically December.
So yeah, it's been a year and 2 months.
Yep.
A year
That
and
you're
two-
officially a rapper.
That I'm officially a rapper, and
Okay.
it's like so much has happened in that
It's quick.
time.
It's quick.
It's quick. Like so much has happened. Like I have to be so many places that every week we're writing out a new schedule for that year because 5 new things just got added. So
But you're
So-
busy
but
though.
if
That's
you-
what you want.
Yeah, if it's that busy,
Absolutely.
yeah, you definitely want more content.
absolutely, I'm busy. But the thing is like I don't really get to as a creative. Like I have a lot of ideas that I want to get out. Like if you watched my music video Bar Talk, like that took us. Have you seen the music video for Bar
No,
Talk?
yeah. I didn't know you had one for that. I'm gonna go check it out though.
Oh, I'm sorry. The project Cheesecake has a visual.
Okay.
Definitely
Bar
does.
Talk has
That's one at the table.
Yeah, Bar Talk has a visual, and Barbie's Anthem has a visual. But if you watch my music video Bar Talk, it took me like a month and a half to shoot. But if you watch the visual, you really see like that I got to really dig.
You took your
and-
time.
Yeah, I took my time and I got to dig into my creative side. And right now, like I'm so busy touring and people want to hear music, and it's really important to me that I get myself out there outside of just Boston, that I have to make that a priority. So I haven't been able to dig into my creative side the way I really, really want to.
Yeah. So I mean, you obviously go on a road trip with her, and you got your girls sometimes with you. So like we were telling other people, if you're going on a trip, the vlog is everything.
You
right
need
now.
that.
Yeah.
That's
So-
what makes people tune into your
Yeah.
shit.
You got
Because
your-
if you have
right.
music, you still have visuals.
Yeah.
Right.
Like for someone like me who might not like all that weird shit, somebody else will like all that shit. You know what I mean? Like I might like to see Cass in the background talk her shit with a little smart ass comments. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But shit like that is organic and it's genuine.
Because it's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We're seeing
Right.
you on the road, and like if you have a laptop carrying it with you and all of that, and you just shooting your video off your iPhone,
Yeah.
easy
That's
money.
how Wiz Khalifa blew up.
Easy money.
All the time. Just walking around with a laptop.
Yeah, the vlog. I mean, Joe Budden TV, all from
Facts.
from your phones and stuff.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Bless
saying? You don't have yeah, bless you.
Bless
You know,
you.
you don't want if getting a cameraman, I know how much cameraman are. Like it's not a joke.
Shit, you better get your girl.
Facts.
Get one of your girls. Hold the camera up every time.
Well, Shantae, she's one of the other Barbies, and she does all of like my graphic design work. So she drew the cover for Cakeology Volume 1.
That's a dope cover. Then
Shout out to
her.
Shantae.
Shout out to
Shantae.
Shantae. But
Great work.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's
gang.
so talented.
That really showed you. Like that I'll give that. You know what I'm saying? Fully. Like that was good.
Yeah. And the more visuals you do, the more light it shines on
Even-
Shantae.
yeah.
yeah.
And that's the reason why. Oh well, for my visuals, Shantae doesn't do the visuals.
She does the covers.
She does.
Okay.
She does all the cover work. But Kat, her name's Catherine.
Shout out to the neighbors.
She's one of 2 neighbors. She does all my visuals. She does all my visuals.
It's a lot of girl power.
Yeah. Hey,
and
man,
she is
stay together. That's it.
Absolutely, she is amazing. She's so talented, and just like the way her brain works. She shot a film that I was a part of called Dionysus, written by this another Roxbury youth. His name is Robeson. She shot it like 4 years ago, and that's how we met. And I just liked the way that she worked. And the way her brain works really well for someone like me. But that's another reason why I do Talk That Talk Tuesday, because since I can't always get a visual out,
At least you have something.
I have something,
Yeah.
that people can constantly see.
And I feel like you're getting better with your freestyle. Like you're digging in
Yeah.
your crates, like really.
Absolutely. And that's another reason why I do it, because talent is only gonna get me so far. Like I just kind of feel like if I'm gonna do music, if I'm gonna do music as my profession, as a job, I have to treat it how I would treat a profession or a job.
Go hard.
Just how CEOs still go to trainings. You can own a hair salon. When something new comes out, you go to those trainings. So I'm constantly training myself. I'm constantly teaching myself. I'm constantly pushing. I write a song every single day. Even if I don't use it, I still write a song every single day, just for the simple fact that I got to keep using these muscles, because the more that I do it, the
better.
easier and the better they get. The more in my bag I can get lyrically and things I can touch. So, yeah, that's why it's like super important to me that I do that.
That's great, man. Listen, I'm just happy that you came back in the rap game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You've been bubbling crazy. I mean, everywhere. So now that you grew up in Roxbury, obviously, right?
So I moved to Roxbury when I was 13, and then before.
Oh, you
then,
from Roxbury now?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
from Roxbury.
You from Roxbury?
Yeah. Before then, I was in Old Colony Projects.
Ooh, in Southie?
Yeah.
I used to live in Old Colony.
Hey.
Patterson
For
Way.
real?
Patterson Way.
Man, this nigga been
You stayed
everywhere.
Yeah. I went to Condon too.
When did you live in Southie?
I don't
Y'all might
remember.
have been neighbors, not even know it.
No lie.
Because I was gonna ask if you know my brother Darius. They
Nah,
call him D.
chill. That was a long time ago. I probably don't remember that.
We
nigga.
was a long time ago too. So
So, probably because I lived on Patterson Way. This is when the bricks were there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I don't know Southie like that.
Oh, I know Southie, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, I know Southie.
Yeah, man. Before all this y'all seen right now, nah, that ain't Southie.
What was your favorite place to live?
I like that.
I
Up
would
to this
do-
point, yeah.
Roxbury was
Everything's there, bro.
and it's just the age. Like once I was 13, that's when I was going everywhere.
Yeah.
Taking the bus everywhere.
Yeah.
We was out.
Going to Ruggles real
Everybody
quick.
should come through.
Yo, everybody. My mom is so. She's just so nice. Like everybody got to come to my house and stuff like that.
Oh, you had that type of house?
Yeah.
Oh,
I told you.
nobody's
bro.
coming to my mother's house.
They
None of
was
your
like-
motherfuckers
yeah,
is coming
like,
in.
People could come to my house and my mom was gonna cook for everybody. But my mom was also like, she's one of those people. Like, say we went to Chez Vu's for a party on Saturday, she'll pick us up from the party.
Oh, you used to go to Chez Vu's too.
Facts.
Whoa.
She'll pick us up from the party, but we still gotta all get up and go to Sunday school in the morning. She was
Yeah.
one of those. So
Balance.
there's like 8 of us. There's like 4 people sleeping on the floor and 4 people cramped in my bed. And then my mom comes in the morning like, all right, it's 6 a.m. 6 a.m. She's like, all right, time for y'all to start getting
That's
ready because
real.
everyone's going to Sunday school and it looks like I have to make 2 trips. So
That's
Get your
good,
ass up.
though.
she's like, so yeah.
That's good, though.
That's
But she'll make you
crazy.
breakfast though. We all have breakfast.
Nah, it sounds like your mom instilled a lot
She
of good
balanced you.
things
Yeah,
in
balanced you out.
Yeah.
But
How
she
did you
will make
balance
us
the hood? How did you balance the hood and go to Natick?
I
that had to
think
be
to
different.
be honest, I think the fact that I went to school in Natick, I think I don't know how to explain it. People always like wanted to be around me, I guess, because when I'm
Mhm.
home, I'm more Cass will tell you when she met me, she's like, why is this girl so bubbly and so friendly?
They put that in you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm looking for. I don't care who it is. I could be talking to like the person who looks the most antisocial, mean, like don't fucking talk to me, and I'll be like, yeah, blah 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 blah. And it's like when someone's so nice to you, whatever you want.
You have no choice. Yeah,
You
the
wanna be
energy's
around
good.
So like, and then I used to like to have fun. You know, like Cass, like growing up, she didn't like any of my friends.
Nah, she's the hood chick. She's the shorty.
Nah,
that-
I ain't
she's-
gonna call her Cass the hood chick.
Nah,
She-
she's the hood chick. Cause she's the shorty I would stay away from. I'm like, she's dangerous, yo.
I go more towards her, less towards her.
I'll go towards her.
Nah,
over
because the
her.
bubbly personality, we don't grow up around that. So that's new for me.
But I'm gonna say this though, like as of late, I'll give it like the last 2-3 years, I've grown to be a little bit nicer and
Because of her.
Because of her,
Yeah.
She
Rubbing
be like,
off.
Nah, you can't be like. I be like,
That's what it is
"Oh."
with show.
That's what
I
I
don't
was
go.
telling him.
I don't
I'm
go
like, fam.
nowhere. I don't fuck
He
with
says I'm too
nobody.
nice. Yeah, he says I'm too nice.
Because
I'm
I'm
like,
the
nigga.
dude that's gonna walk in. I'm gonna say what up to everybody, but I'm eyeing everybody in the room real quick.
Yo, that's
Mad
not
dangerous,
good.
yo.
Yeah, because I don't trust none of you motherfuckers.
None of you.
And I'm tall, so I know motherfuckers trying to get their
I ain't even tall,
stripes.
I'm 5'5", but I still need to see what's going on.
Facts.
Yeah, see, that's too much, too volatile. Like, yo,
But see, that's why y'all are perfect balance for both of us.
Yeah.
Feel me? Y'all both Metco. We both from, you know what I
I'm
mean?
not Mecco.
You are a Metco
What's
fan.
wrong with Mecco?
Nothing. I went to learn. Nothing wrong with Mecco.
Nah.
She was ready.
Nah, but
I
y'all.
went to Linfield. I went to Linfield Middle.
Okay,
I
okay.
know. Come on, relax, yo. I got you.
Ah.
Relax.
Alright, my fault,
Yeah, no.
my fault.
I've been telling him like, you gotta be approachable.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
It's-
That's exactly her
Yo.
words.
Yo, it's hard because people don't.
Here's
Yo,
my thing. I just feel like she's the artist. She needs
But you're
to
the
be
manager.
right.
Yo,
Oh
listen.
my God.
Let me tell this story now. Let me
Word.
Talk your shit.
Yo,
Talk your shit. Talk
Yo,
your shit.
I feel so good right now.
Talk your
Thank
shit.
you.
Guys.
Thank you. Let me tell you what happened to us. Nah.
she like, I'm about to get this story,
Yeah,
y'all.
yo, I feel so good right now. Like, thank you,
Why you
Jesus.
do that? Why you do
Thank
that?
you. This is what I need.
Cause I gotta deal with
This is
him.
what
I
I
deal with
need.
him.
Nah.
Yo, we're the same. Dead ass.
Let me tell y'all what happened. so So, you know, we're traveling, we're performing. I'm always like really in my personal life, like not like outside, like where I'm supposed to be talking to people. Cass will tell you I don't really respond to anything. When people hit me up, I screenshot it and send it to Cass. Everybody deals with Cass.
As they should.
Yeah. So we're in Toronto.
Time out before you continue. Why did you just send me her number then? So I can just chopped it up.
I was already in your DM, so let's not.
Ooh.
Wait, who was in my DMs?
Doo-doo.
When? Oh, you and it's you, not my personal, it's lit one, right?
But I feel like I think I did hit yours too.
No, you talked to her. You talked to him.
She hit me,
Yeah, not me.
I'm the one. I'll tell you
He
this.
sent it to me. He
I'm
sent
the
it to
one
me.
who everybody hits in my DMs, but there's so many DMs that I'd be like, I'm not getting flustered with all this shit, so I just close my phone.
Yeah,
it's too
I
much.
feel you. I understand.
It's way too much.
So in Toronto, and the host goes up to Shantae, because me and Shantae, like, we're at the bar. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, my God. We're having a grand conversation. He comes up. He goes, are you Cakeswagg's manager? And Shantae goes, no. He goes, oh, because I was going to say, I spoke to the manager on the phone, and she was very rude. But
which is not what happened.
According to Cass. But let me finish. He goes, and she was very rude. He was like, but no bullshit. Coast to coast, we really like Cakeswagg, so I just let it go. And then I'm like, yo, Cass, you cannot be mean on the phone. She was like, I wasn't mean, I was direct.
That's me. I'm stern.
Yo,
You can be that way.
I'm stern.
And I felt like I said it in a perfectly like normal way. The thing is, they'll be calling, and it's because their shit's not up to date. So you're calling me, and you're trying to have me confused when I'm telling you, like, yeah, that's paid. Oh, no, it says here you didn't pay. I'm like, do you want to, like, double check that? Like, I know for a fact we sent that. Or, like, just that's an example, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be something like that, and they'll be like, no, da-da-da. Or did you check the email? I'm just like, no, I haven't checked the email, but I know we took care of that. You know, like, I don't feel like that's me.
That's not how she probably said it. No, I know
Yeah,
Cass.
I feel her.
Nah,
I can relate. I can relate because I know she probably said it.
I'm with you.
Ask if you checked the email. Ask.
You checked the email?
You guys sent the email, correct? So
That's me.
So
That's me sometimes.
Then she
But
goes, no. She goes, so as far as I'm concerned, you should be fully aware of what the email says.
As far as I'm concerned?
She's one of those.
Wow.
And it's just like, and they be on the phone like,
yo, HR is calling ASAP, nigga.
Nah.
No, they're calling up. No, actually, he was rude. Okay, I was reciprocating the energy I got. Because don't talk to me crazy and don't think I'm going to talk to you crazy.
Yeah.
He called and he was like,
Yo.
this is them. Can I speak to
Yeah,
Cakeswagg? Can I
feel
speak
you.
to Cakeswagg?
Them niggas done.
No, but this is Cakeswagg's manager. Oh, did you receive our email? I'm like, no, I haven't checked it yet. Well, you should have. He said something like, well, you should.
You felt like he's
know
being
something.
condescending.
Yeah, and I'm just like, well, I haven't checked it yet, but is there something that you know what I'm saying? Is there something I can do for you? Like, if it's about the show, we already have the notice. Like, we're good to go on that. We're all set. You know what I mean? Like, but don't. Well, you should know what it says if you're the manager. Like, don't hit me with that because my job is. Well, yeah, my job is, but at the same time, I know what you're hitting me for. So it's not that I need to check every single one of your emails. I got what I need. I got the confirmation. I know where I'm going. That's that. You telling me to check the email. All your emails say the same exact thing. You
No
know
bullshit.
I
All
mean?
the emails say the same shit. But my whole thing is like
Presentation.
I'm just like, why his energy like
I
that?
get.
So my
but
energy's
listen,
like that.
my
you know
whole
what I
thing
mean?
with Cass is some people.
Damn, is this a Cakeswagg interview? Or
Nah, this is Cakeswagg and Cassie.
This is an intervention.
This is
This
how
is
we do
an
it.
intervention.
I go through this weekly. It's okay.
I think I got better though.
No, you gotten
I got
better.
way better.
You gotten better.
I used to
My whole
always have
thing-
hoodies
my
on.
whole thing with Cass is
Facts.
that, like, some people though are not gonna be. Some people are not gonna be. Oh, I thought she was rude, but I like this person, so I was willing to overlook that. Because I'm one of those people. If I don't like somebody's energy, if I don't like somebody's energy, I don't care. I don't want to be around that.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't care. Cass will tell you there's some opportunities, there's some shows and stuff that we done walked away from. We're like, we're all set because we don't like how you all
Do business.
how you all do business, how you talk to people. We don't like your customer service. So to speak.
Yeah.
So we're willing.
See, you and show it just alike.
Yeah,
Y'all-
so
customer
we're
service
willing
is a lot for y'all.
to miss out on that opportunity. If I'm gonna feel better, like if I'm not gonna go there and be upset, not really want to perform, not do my best because I'm in an environment around somebody who I feel like doesn't appreciate the people that are here. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do it, and that's my thing with Cass. But in Cass's defense,
Please.
She's
About
like,
time, nigga.
Satan, finally.
I got you.
Now
all
I
the
get my
time.
flowers.
In Cass's defense, I will say that sometimes because she don't play that shit. She weeds out a lot of the bullshit.
As she should.
She weeds out a lot.
That's what you gotta appreciate.
Yeah. No, as she should.
I definitely do appreciate her. But I do sometimes, and we working on it. We all working on it. Being, just being a little friendly, being a little nicer.
It's a little nicer.
You want to be invited.
I gotta smile more, but.
Yeah,
we don't smile where we come from. Yeah,
that's
we don't
all I want. All I want is Cass to smile.
Sometimes I just feel like, what is it that you want me to do to be nicer to people that I really don't trust or that I don't feel like?
Okay, now same thing he says to me.
Here we go.
Okay.
Thank you, show. Take
same
it away.
Thing he says to me.
Here we go.
You gotta. It's not about. Oh, Crystal.
Crystal, do you mind hitting the close sign on that one more time?
Sorry.
It's gonna die on us, but it's okay.
Thank you, babe.
Thank you.
Now, there's nothing wrong with being hard. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with coming off strong. I know it's not intentional.
Yeah,
I understand that it's not intentional. You know what I'm saying? Just like when he was asking me, yo, you're going to keep the same energy when I was going to tell her about the thing. Presentation is key. You know what I'm saying? Like before when I first started, I was very harsh. Like real how you are, how he was. I was exactly just like the straightforward, very rude, very direct. But not everybody grew up like that. See what I'm saying? So they're not going to understand that. So imagine you're in a corporate office. If you were in an office, how would you present yourself? I'm not saying to cover up who you are, but now you have to understand who you're dealing with. You don't want business to go away, and you don't want them to have a bad taste in their mouth from you. You know what I'm saying? If they're being rude to you, at the end of the day, you are her manager. You represent her. So if they are being rude to you, just like we and him represent each other. If I'm out, which I am, you know what I'm saying, I represent us. So the interactions other people have with me is what they're going to get. The energy you're going to get by It's Lit Boston, right? So the interaction they have with you represents her. If she's a bubbly type person, but you are, a pit bull, as a female manager, I get that part.
Absolutely.
Because you have to be like that. I get that part.
There's so much to it. Like, I'm already genuinely this way. And
yeah.
We're young ass
You're young.
females.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you're traveling by yourself.
Females,
exactly.
What I mean?
So I get that part. But when you're doing business.
Yeah, that's my only thing. That's my only thing because it's like now we're at a point where we're not dealing with
little boys.
We're not dealing with niggas who are throwing like local showcases and shit.
Yeah.
We're dealing with some people who could easily walk away from us and go get somebody from another city that they like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They chose you guys.
Yeah.
They chose her.
You
know what I'm saying?
And it's like I don't want to, because if Sean hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have known that he thought that she was rude on the phone. But
and what's crazy about that is when I see him, it was, hey, what's up?
Of course, you have to understand.
No, they're always gonna be faking.
Always, and that's what you. That's what.
I was doing the same thing, so I didn't even know until she said that to me. Like, yo, Cash, why he say that? And I was like, wait, what? I don't remember the conversation going that way. One, I didn't think I was talking to him. Two, I didn't remember the conversation being that way. But I thought we was cool. I thought everything was good.
And that's what you have to understand about this business now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When you're dealing with people, like I'm used to dealing with corporate people and the way their mentality is. That's why I can jump from being in the hood and go through on a suit and converse with them. You know what I'm saying? Him, we got prep. Yeah. I gotta make sure that he's, like, yo, you good?
See, but this is the thing. This is the thing with me. I can have a conversation with anybody. You have to get me in the room first. And I'm not always gonna go to every single room. I ain't going to every event. I'm not doing all that.
And I told him we don't have to. Like, you guys, you have options now. You guys have come a long way to where you can choose where you want to perform.
He brought a random dude here today, and I had a perfectly good conversation. The dude was like, "Yo, I love the way you talk."
But he was a random dude, but he came to show us love. You're wearing his hat right now.
No, true. But I'm saying you knew him before me.
Yeah.
I didn't know him at all.
Well, you knew him too.
No, but that's what he said. He was like, "Yo, bro, I never knew you from a hole in the wall. I love the conversation that we had together." You can plug it in right there. Take that out. That's what I was trying to tell him to do for you.
I just feel like I've grown. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's what I tried to tell him.
I just feel like I have grown.
No, it's good.
No, and sometimes I feel like the little things that I do try to change, they go unnoticed.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And not that I'm looking for credit or a pat on the back, but you just be like, yo, I've been working really hard to change this, and you're making it seem like I haven't changed at all. Yeah,
she's
No, she give you your props.
No, but in general, we talking about like just now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, listen, even in just because now, just like the way things are, I'm on Cass, I'm on her harder than ever. Like like just because things are happening for us faster than we have time to adapt. So like I'm like on her harder than ever. Like, nah, we don't have the leeway that we thought we had where we could take our time and work on things. Like, no, we need to fix our shit and get our shit together now, because someone else is gonna be calling us. Then someone else is gonna be calling us, and someone else is gonna be calling us.
But then again, there might be people that like the way Cass does business.
Yeah,
Like
no,
with
of
me,
course.
I would like the way she is because she's gonna give it to me genuine as fuck. I don't like the people that come to me with like these fake bubbly personalities.
Well,
That's
when I
not
see
fake
him-
though.
That's not.
Would
No,
you
but
call
it
her
is when I
fake?
have conversation with you. Yeah, when I have conversation with you, and you're not like that. That's what I know is being fake. And so for me, I'm gonna be like, I lost trust in that person because the way they talk to me on the phone isn't the way they're talking to me in person. So I know that's a front you're putting on. So now I'm gonna see past that bullshit.
You do realize that is business, right?
No, but it's not always business though. That's the thing. If you're not talking about business, then what is it about? You're trying to get a genuine
Some people are
conversation.
always in that mode.
So then that's fake. If it's a mode,
No, it's not fake.
bro. If you're in a mode, it's fake.
You work in a corporate office.
Okay.
How
And
do
I'm the
corporate do it?
same way. The same way I am here. The same way I'm there. That's why people respect it because I don't put on the front. I'm not gonna give you no fake bubblegum shit. I'm not gonna act fake in front of none of that shit.
Okay.
The only people I'm gonna act different with are my elders. That's it.
Okay.
Other than that, my peers, you're all gonna get the same shit. I'm not gonna be rude or.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying when it comes to if you're just chilling with somebody, right?
I don't think you have to be bubbly, but I do believe that delivery.
Your aura
I
is
think
everything.
that delivery
Yeah.
is beyond important because you could say something a million different ways, and how you deliver it is how it's perceived. I tell Cass, yo, there's so many. Cass, for the most part, in almost like everything. I can't even think of too many times that she was ever wrong. She'll be like, yo, I said this, that, and the third. Am I wrong? And I'm like, no, but the way you said it to that person, I would not, I'd be like, I would not receive that energy. I don't care what you're talking about. Who are you talking to? You know, like things like that. Like delivery, I think is important. I don't think like you have to like necessarily be bubbly, but I think it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it, because delivery and tone is everything.
Yeah, my
you
tone
Mm-hmm.
could say thank you, or you could be like thank you.
Yeah.
And like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That means two completely different
And
things.
it could be straight genuine, but delivery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what matters. And we totally understand how you guys grew up. We grew up the same way. You know what I'm saying? I'm from an African household. My dad ain't nice. My parents ain't nice. But one thing that I did learn from them is presentation. The way they spoke to other people who wasn't their kids, you know what I'm saying, was delivery was always right. They never raised their voice. They never did anything that made somebody not want to talk to them again or do business with them ever again. We're not telling you to suck nobody's dick or nothing like that.
Right.
You can do that shit and still be taken seriously.
And then not only that, but like, you know, for someone like me, like going to school in Natick, I have to like break down certain stigmas and barriers that
Facts.
they think about me because of where I'm from. So, you know, I have to like be like, listen, I could talk that talk just like you. You know what I mean? I can have this conversation with you. And I can have this conversation with whoever,
Yeah.
you know, and you're going to appreciate and respect what I have to say, even if you don't agree with me, if you don't like it, because I'm going to deliver it in a way where you don't really have a choice. You know, I'm not going to deliver it in a way where you can have any animosity towards me, you know, because I'm going to tell you exactly what I have to say, but I'm going to say it in a way that
There's no malice in your voice.
Yeah, there's no malice.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just giving you all of my honest intention, just exactly how
I need all that malice. I need all that malice and all that smoke.
That's not going to get you anywhere.
I know. I'm just saying, me personally, like, that's why when you was like, yo, I'm staying away from Cass, I'm like, nah, that's what I'm going to.
I would say if she was like that all the time,
That's what I'm going towards. That's why I
that's
grew up
dangerous.
around. No,
That's
but-
dangerous.
But you got to understand that's what we grew up around.
I get that. Come on, we listen to the same type of
I
music.
know. I'm hip.
You know, you got the professional way of texting, the professional way of being on the phone, but when I'm in person with you, she's the same.
Oh,
way.
no, we're
Same
chilling.
way. She's
Hell
like,
yeah.
Hey, you. She's like that.
Yeah.
On the phone, off the phone. Me, I'm like, hey, how you doing? Da-da-da. When you meet me, I'm like this.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts. He knows. We went to that Millie shit. What was that shit in Bodega?
Oh, this nigga was a horrible date, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, because it was mad dudes. I see no women, so I'm like, nah, I don't like the aura. So I'm sitting on the wall like
This nigga's
this
mad
the
stiff.
whole time.
And
like,
I'm trying to like,
Cause
you know
man,
what I mean?
cause dudes
Like-
are walking in grilling me. I'm like, all right, so niggas about to try something. I dare you.
because I tell him like I understand that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
no, yeah. Some I think vibes are important too, because me and Cass have been places and we're just like, yeah, this ain't it. We
Yeah.
performing and we're out.
Yeah. Of course, you gotta be out. Yeah, definitely.
That
But
bodega vibe, it was. I don't know.
See,
It's
I
mad
like-
hood
see,
niggas
like-
with hoods
like
on.
I said, I like the dangerous vibe. Like I said, I need that music in my life. I need
Yeah.
that. I need to feel like I need to be afraid.
I just
You
need
know what
more
I'm
women there. Cause more.
feel like I need to be.
I need this.
There's no fear in my heart here.
There's no fear. I need
There's no
that.
fear.
But at the same time, because I'm so comfortable around that kind of energy, it ain't changing me. I'll still be happy, still be smiling. I ain't mean mugging, because to me, the way I grew up, when you mean mug, now you're a target.
So that's what I'm trying to tell you they was doing to me.
No, but
I'm
you,
standing, niggas
but
is like
you were
this.
also, but
I
you were
feel
also
like I'm
mean mugging.
profiling.
What?
I feel like I'm reading you. I'm trying to figure you out.
But,
Like,
but you can do that without letting them know you're doing
I just
that.
look
Right.
serious.
I always look
Right,
serious.
Serious
That's the
is an
thing.
attack.
Yeah.
So what you?
Yeah.
No, you can
How-
just blank face.
I don't have
Not the
that.
me mug.
Yeah, but the thing is it's important to develop one.
And
Yeah.
I don't like,
Because
and I don't
Cass-
even, it's not it, like I just she like DM, why you looking like that? I'm like, what? Like,
Yo,
Yeah, that's my resting bitch face.
No,
Facts.
but I be saying, I'm like,
Facts.
I be like,
That's
yo,
my
stop,
resting
I be
bitch.
like, stop looking like that, because nigga, we want to look approachable. Like, even our friends, like, and these are our friends. Like, they'll come up to us and be like, damn, Cass, don't
Smile.
shoot me. Don't shoot me. And these are our friends.
Oh, so you
These are
say
our
she is the
friends.
shooter?
she's a shooter.
Ah.
What are you talking about? I never
Wow.
said that.
That's that
Oh
Boston
my god! I didn't even call her the shooter.
Oh,
No. But yeah, no. I mean,
shit. No, I
It's a work in
but I
progress
think,
for both
yeah,
of
that's
us.
what I was gonna say. That's what I think that a lot of people who know us, and even Cass, I tell her all the time. I'm like, honestly, like, if you Cass that you're meeting now was not Cass that you met
Growth.
Yeah, that's
like
growth.
almost
Growth.
9 years ago.
That's growth.
Cass
Definitely
is-
pat yourself
Cass
on the
is-
back.
Cass is-
Definitely.
Cass is lit, and it's like, and she'll tell you right now, like, even we have one group chat where we post everything. It doesn't matter. Even if I have something that's directly for Cass, it's in that group chat. Just because, like, that's just how
Communication is key.
yeah, that's how the Barbies work. That's just how we work. We try to keep everything in one central place. Doesn't matter what we're talking about. Even if I'm like, yo, Cash, you got tampons, you can bring the da-da-da-da, and Shantae's not going. It doesn't matter. It's still whatever. Like, that's just how we do things. But, like, Cass will say I'm on her all the time.
my back.
That's good though, because that keeps both of you on your
Nah.
toe. Because I bet you on her also.
But, yeah, also,
In a completely different way though.
Yeah, in a completely
where
different
I get
way.
annoyed, like, yo,
But-
I'm just saying this. Nah, but you said it that way. Nah, I'm telling you I said it this way, but nah, you said it that way. Like, how you gonna tell me how I said it?
Because I'm telling you how it was perceived.
good, though.
I'm telling you how it was perceived. But the other thing is like, I can do that with her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I can
There's trust
have
there.
those conversations with her. Like, I could have heated arguments with her and then be like, damn, are we going for lunch?
And it's not gonna hurt y'all
and
relationship.
yeah, it's not gonna hurt our relationship, and she's actually going to listen to what I have to say. Whereas if it's somebody else and they're trying to do if there's somebody else, they would not be able to have that kind of conversation with her
I'm not hearing it.
at all.
I'm not hearing it.
It would be
Because
something
it's
else
like,
immediately.
this is someone that knows me. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that don't know me can't tell me nothing.
Nah, I
Mm.
feel you that. I
That's
feel
real.
that. I
Yeah,
feel
not a
that.
thing.
Definitely.
You
But
know?
I think that it's important that because I do know Cass and I know how to reach her. I think it's important for both of us with where we're gonna go, in this life that.
Where do you want to go with this rap thing? Because I know you don't want to be called a rapper forever.
So we have the Barbies. We have plans. Like, we want to use music to be a platform for us to do other things. Like 20, 30 years from now, we want a Black Wall Street. We want to bring a
Ooh.
Black Wall Street back. So
Speak into existence.
absolutely, I
Yeah.
said it in the chat. We trying to bring Black Wall Street back. Roxbury Youth and Malcolm X got a swag from. But
Bars. Bars.
I like it.
But so what we're doing now with everything, we try to make sure that we use Black businesses. We try to utilize those things whenever we can. We have our own business, the Barbies. We do throw events of our own. So we generate revenue that way. Like, we'll have our own bar, we'll have our own security, we'll have everything for that benefit for our functions. Also, we think it's super duper important that we touch on things that are happening in the world right now. So, like, when voting came around, it was important that I dropped a freestyle about voting, because there's going to be a ton of people that are going to be on Instagram that may not turn on the news.
Facts.
Or like with Nia Wilson and the train incident that happened over the summer, I talked about that. Or Centoya Brown, before she was freed, I touched on that. You know what I mean? So it's like we think that it's important to cover those bases. We kind of want to get to a place like we're starting off right now. We have the Barbies is our foundation, and right now we have a bartending group and we have My Music, which we all are a part of. We all do different things for it. And then once we get those to on a solidified platform, we're gonna start adding more and doing more things. Like we wanna be, a household name.
As you should be. I mean, you guys are from the hometown.
We want to, and we think we want to use like our influence to just bring social awareness to a lot of things that, get overlooked. And we do that now, and we want to continue to do that even when we have a bigger platform, because there's a lot of times that with the way society is now and how geared it is towards social media and things, a lot of decisions that young people make, a lot of decisions that anyone makes is based off of what they see, or they make their decision based off of somebody that they like, an artist that they like, a figure that they like, or this person wears this like that. Yo, I'm about to start doing that. Or this person thinks that it's important to touch on this issue. Or even so-and-so doesn't like Donald Trump. I'm not going to like him either, so on and so forth. So I think that, because we are trying to get ourselves in a position, I think it's important that we touch on huge social issues that are happening.
Speaking on social issues, what do you think about this whole Justice Smollett situation?
Light-skinned people take a L.
Yo.
That's how I see it. Don't try to change my mind on it. Attention.
Let's get to it.
Attention is dangerous, man.
Honestly,
It's a really bad look for us.
It really is.
honestly,
And Black History Month.
Yeah, and then more than just Black History Month, it's just like, yo, stuff like that is not fair. It's not fair because things like that are actually happening to people. I got accosted at a gas station 2 years ago when Donnie was running for office, and it's like, yo, that was probably one of the most scariest experiences I've ever had in my life. And I've traveled up and down Route 9 going to and from school since I was 10 years old, and never in my life was I fearful. Like, I didn't even go. I went back to Natick and went back and had somebody take me home because I was scared. So stuff like that really happens, and now you've given society, you've given white society, sad to say, you've given them the right to say, well, that stuff doesn't really happen. You see that whole big thing that you
that's
so
it.
they're always being dramatic. They're always complaining about something. These things don't really happen, so on and so forth. You've given them that. You've given them that to say by doing what you did. Like, that was not cool.
That was not the kind of cry wolf.
Love said,
He is our folk.
He's our fuck up, though.
He is.
But you still have to love and appreciate him, though. Because when you push him away, you cause them to act out. They act out of character now. They're going to do even more.
I'm not saying to exile him. I'm just saying he did lie. That's a big lie to be doing. That's not like no typical kind of lie. You know what I'm saying?
That lie is huge.
That lie is huge because it didn't just hurt us. It hurt his part of the crew too. You know what I'm saying? Because he just cried wolf. So now somebody else says it, they're going to be like, same thing that you said,
Yeah, they're going to be like, all right.
So to
Heard
me,
this one before.
yeah, exactly.
Here we go with the shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, how do we approach it? How do we move forward from it? Like, I mean, do you think he should do time? I think he should. Because he incited a hate crime and incited anger over a hate crime. That if it was anybody else, they get in jail time.
I mean, we was really worried, like, damn,
Yeah,
why
exactly.
that happened? Like, you really had people feeling for you.
Yeah.
I was questioning
You
it.
know
I was
what I
like, downtown.
It didn't make
Chicago.
sense to me when he kept the noose on his neck and then the bleach. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I
You
knew
know what I'm saying?
I knew it was something when the other gay people started saying shit about it. They're like, yo, nah, that doesn't seem right.
It don't seem right.
Yeah.
because
They can relate. So I have to take their word on it.
Facts.
I can't relate to none of that shit.
Mhm.
So if I see another gay person or a group of gay people like, yo, it would
Well,
have
he
probably been
had-
far worse if it was a
He
hate crime.
had 2 out of the 3. You know what I'm saying? He was gay and he black.
Yeah, but it happened downtown Chicago where nothing happens.
Matter of fact, his job is down the street. You know what I'm saying? Where he shoots because Empire is shot down the
But
street.
the problem
coming in.
is he sent himself a letter.
The Empire
He did.
family.
What?
Even the Empire Empire family. Like,
Yeah.
when it first
He
happened,
embarrassed them.
everybody- Yeah,
Not
they
even
was
just
all-
the Empire family. Everybody, mad celebrities and public
Facts.
figures.
Taraji Henson was like, go stream his music to help him out, all the other shit.
That's
You know
wild,
what I'm
bro.
saying? So I just want to know, like, now we have the problem. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, what is one of the solutions that we can, do for him? Because he's gonna use,
You can't
he
do
used the
nothing.
drug. He used the drug excuse.
I don't want. Oh.
I don't want to plan it on next. Fam, you thought this out. You know what I'm saying? Not well. It wasn't playing out properly. You know what I'm saying? You used two big ass Nigerians. My nigga.
I'm
Them
scared
niggas
too.
is massive.
I've been scared of them niggas.
Yeah, but you see the way they beat him up? If they beat, you know what I'm saying? The way they beat him
True.
up, that's not the way them big ass niggas
got
is gonna hit
point.
you, dog.
You got a point.
They gonna fuck you up way more than that. You know what I'm saying? That look like a 10-year-old hit you. You know what I'm saying? Because he hit himself. How you getting jumped and you hit yourself? I'm like, nah, chill, don't hit me. Let me do it myself. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense.
Hey.
So, I mean, what be one of the ways you
Where's the
think?
bathroom?
Right across the street, right over there.
I said across the street.
Stupid.
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know.
I mean, it's new. This
really
is
got
new.
More to
I feel
say on
like-
that.
I do feel like one of the
Second door.
one of the major issues we have is sort of, turning our back on our people.
That's why I
so
said
to
you gotta
speak. I
love
would
them
say
still.
Yeah, I'm not turning my back on him.
Um,
Cause what was it? One of the Olympian, he lied. He went overseas and lied about it.
Oh, the white dude.
Yeah, white dude.
Yeah.
Lochner, or is it
Yeah,
Lochner? Some
Locker.
shit like some shit
Yeah.
like that. He lied. He
Ryan
ain't get in trouble.
Locker.
Yeah, he ain't get in trouble.
But it's not the first time we've heard it. We've not, I don't know. It's just different, man.
How you thinking about Robert Kraft?
yo,
That Meek Mill change got him wilding out.
Yo, listen, man. I'm giving him props. Fuck the bullshit, my nigga.
For prostituting?
No. Soliciting. That means he didn't pay. That's what soliciting means.
so, okay.
Okay, if he had paid, and they've been watching that day spa for a minute, so that was a sting. That wasn't not just they just ran up on him. They've been watching that spot for a minute, and they had. First of all, why y'all niggas putting your real names in a ledger? Fuck's wrong with y'all?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know none of this.
Yeah, I be paying attention. I be paying attention to that shit. We
No,
watching
but
all that.
really, like, I was just like, I don't know.
But
You
I
look at
expect it,
Robert Kraft,
though.
Like, he's just.
He's rich. He gonna do it anyway.
Nah, niggas pay for shit like that. Niggas
I know, but
you
I'm saying
what
he's rich. He's been doing this.
facts all
You know what I
day.
mean? It's just that he got caught this time. That's all it
A
is.
whole bunch of them got caught. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's Robert Kraft.
It's
That's
Robert
the
Kraft.
name.
You know what it
Yeah,
is, though?
that
It
name.
is.
That's
yeah.
the name.
My kids love
You're
that mac
like,
and cheese,
wow.
nigga.
Facts. You ain't lying,
They
though.
love
That
that
Kraft
mac
cheese
and
was
cheese,
lit.
bro. I ain't knocking them. Matter of fact,
I mean-
I'm like, nigga, just get off. You know what I'm saying? Go back to doing what you're doing. What they gonna do?
But he can't because he might have to sell his team now. That's the whole politics.
Oh, you think the NFL?
That's why they put.
NFL.
That's why they put his name out there. That's why they think the NFL has something to do with it.
They
Because if you
mad.
get caught in shit like that, like Diddy, remember when Diddy threw the kettlebell?
Yeah.
He had to make up some lie, and he had to pay that dude to say that he did not do that because Diddy would have to sell Ciroc. You can't have a liquor brand and have like an abuse charge on your record. or
Some shit like that. And you can definitely can have no soliciting. And they try to pin human trafficking on them too. That's crazy. They put the human trafficking
That's
on
what's
him.
happening with your boy from the casino, the Wynn Casino, with the sexual assault.
Yeah. Oh, he's done. Yeah. He's
They
done.
changed the name.
Yeah,
It's
they changed
Encore.
it. It's Encore.
for him.
I worked there. I built actually with one of the guys that was one of the carpenters that was working there. So
Okay.
I was there when they changed it. I was like, damn, Wynn's gone.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Wynn.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
Encore. Yeah, it's Encore. It's a nice place too.
I don't
Nice.
like Encore though. I want to see Wynn about across the bitch. You know what I mean?
That's crazy, man. Thank you for coming
R.
through.
Kelly turned himself in.
Who?
R. Kelly.
Oh yes, he did. Oh, that's what I forgot about. Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
I was about to
Damn.
wrap up and
Yo,
shit.
Black History Month is crazy.
Black
man.
History Month has been crazy, bro.
That's a W for the black
Oh,
community.
and the MJ one's coming out too. You guys seen the commercials for that? The Michael Jackson documentary just coming out. Yo, they had this motherfucker.
You don't think it's a conspiracy that
Dog.
all this shit's happening in Black History Month?
Facts. All of that
Like,
shit.
why are all these documentaries dropping in February?
So the documentary for MJ dropped, right? And it's this grown ass man talking about how he enjoyed going to the Neverland Ranch and all that other shit. And you know how they display it, right? The dramatic music and then a dun dun at the end type shit. It's like, to me, it's like, yo, this nigga's dead. Didn't one of y'all lie anyways?
Yeah.
Why the fuck should we believe y'all now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the same shit we put on Justice Smollett. Why should I believe what this nigga's saying now?
But you don't see it though. They're only making all this shit about black people. You don't see none of this shit. None of these documentaries about white people and none of this shit.
And who do wild shit?
Way
worse
far
shit.
You
Yeah.
don't see that, but that's the thing. That's how they get you. They make you as black people watch this shit, and then you tear down your own kind.
That's why I'm not doing it. I'm not into the whole canceling culture.
Yeah.
None of that shit. 'Cause that shit makes no sense. You can't cancel a
You
person.
can cancel the culture.
No,
You
you
have
can
to
cancel the
cancel the
culture. I want that whole that whole
Yeah,
cancel
because
culture
listen to
gone.
rap music growing up, all that shit was rape, and I didn't realize it.
All of it. All of
That
it. We
shit
didn't
was
know.
rape.
It was all thug love to us. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what we thought it was. But now you're like, oh, shit, man. Well, my kids can listen to that.
Yeah,
I was listening to DMX the other day. Like, whoa.
yeah.
One of my favorite songs I can't even play around my kids because it's really
I played
wild.
the Nene song for my niece. That's what she gets. She ain't got none of that other crazy.
Nah,
shit.
I need my
You
kids
can
to
play
listen to that
Pink
shit.
Nikes on my album for her.
I'll play Pink Nikes.
Oh, Pink
Ain't no
Nikes?
cussing in
That's
that.
not
kids,
bad. Yeah.
The kids like yo. That was for the kids.
That was
so
for the
cute.
kids.
If
No,
you
that
think
one-
about it though, if you make music for the kids, they'll blow your
Nope.
music up.
Yes, they
They
will.
Yo,
Yes, they
at,
will.
so my sister-in-law, she works at like a child education type thingy for the young kids before they
Mhm.
start school. But they be bumping. I have a video on my phone. There's just mad kids dancing to Pink Nikes, and she's like, "We need stuff like this because they like to listen to the tunes,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
but they can't listen to the tunes."
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it's like I was
make
like, "All
something for the
right,
kids.
this one's for the kids." Yeah, and
That's what makes Drake so good.
Yes.
Mhm.
That is
He
what
can make
makes it good.
everything.
Yeah.
And
Mother
then, like-
listen to all the kids.
one thing that I do now with Talk Tuesday, since like all the kids are on their tablets, I think maybe after like week 25, when I realized that there were so many young kids watching Talk Tuesday, there's no more swears.
I have noticed that.
Yeah,
That's good though.
yeah, no swears, no N-words.
So the radio could play it. They don't have
Yeah.
to hit her up and take
Well,
it.
Yeah.
they're playing. Yo, they play Talk Tuesday on the
You should send your shit over to LFOD.
Okay, I know that 87.7 they play. I know that they play all Boston music, but
Mhm. Same
they-
thing with E Double on Sundays.
Yeah, he does too.
yeah,
You should definitely get your shit on E-Double shit.
I will.
You know what I'm saying?
but
Reach out
they-
to him.
Yeah,
I
what's
got his
up?
number if y'all want it.
There
I'll
you
take
go.
it. They play my music. They play Talk Tuesdays because they could just take them. They're already clean.
Yeah. Yo, honestly, I feel like all musicians right now, you should have a clean cut.
Yeah,
You should definitely, you should have a clean
Don't send them
cut.
shit
Yeah,
that's not clean cut.
that's how you will get your spins.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You even if your shit's not for that crowd, it's clean. So they'll give it a try. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I don't know. The radio's weird for me because I don't listen to radio.
Let's not. We,
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
just
weird
get-
about
I
it,
get
though.
the tweets. It's like now playing da 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 by Cakeswagg. I'm like, oh, it's
we
lit.
tweet that all
You
day.
be like, it's lit, but
Post
you don't
that
really go listen to
everywhere.
I
it.
do.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
post that everywhere, man. Thank you for coming through. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
thank
saying?
you for having me.
This has been fun. I'm glad you didn't take it too personal when I told you how
I was
felt.
scared.
I was
like-
scared too.
Once he was like, "Yo, about your
I was
album," I was like,
scared,
"Oh,
I was scared.
Let me get my phone out
Because I saw your reaction. I was like, man.
Listen, I already peeped. I felt it. That's how I was like,
Yo, honestly, you definitely would have been mad at me. Like if I first started doing this, yeah, you would have been mad
Yeah.
because I'm cruel. I don't mean to be cruel with my words, but it comes off very direct,
because you're just having,
a conversation.
yeah,
Like I said, no malice,
Mhm.
but the words,
cut deep.
cut deep. Like I said,
Yeah.
that's why I said before. I'm now picky with my words.
No,
how
I
you know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
you, but there's a way. There's a line I always say, like when that I use. I only
You took it in
use
stride, so I appreciate that you
Yeah.
took that. You know what I'm saying?
When people try to get crazy, I do have some things to say, but without malice. But it's just like, damn,
Of course, yo, watch yourself. Of course.
I wouldn't do it.
Nah, I seen the, I seen the eyes.
Yeah, I was watching. I was
I'm
like,
telling you,
alright,
when
I
you
was
play back
watching.
the video, you're gonna catch it. You're gonna be like, I'm gonna post it on my page. I'm gonna post it on
No,
my
but that's
page.
real though. That's why I wanted to talk to her in
Yeah.
person. You know what I'm saying? To make sure we understood each other.
I
it
told him
wasn't-
that too. I was like, you gotta have the same energy. You gotta say this shit to her because if she hears it, you have to have the same energy in person.
Always.
You know what I mean?
I mean, he knows I don't change.
I'm the
it's
same
just
way.
it's just
People
delivery.
scared of me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks.
He really
I
don't.
don't. I'm like, you don't like what I said? All right. So, we go outside.
He's done that shit too. Like you can go outside. I'm like, nigga,
Go
what?
outside.
What's going on?
Because I'm trying to have a real candid conversation with you and it's genuine. I'm not
But like she
downplaying
said,
your shit.
but like she said,
It's
not
the way you
everybody-
say it.
It's the way you said it,
Yeah.
and not everybody's the same. That friendship and relationship is not
Yeah.
there yet.
Yeah.
So that candor can be as forward. You see what I'm saying?
It's challenging for me that I have to put up with you not understanding me.
So that's the
But
thing.
we do.
No. But here's my thing. Some people will not put up with you if they don't understand you. If they
Facts.
don't like your delivery, they'll be like, "Oh, moving on to the next person. I
Mhm.
don't have time." And that's a me.
And that's the word.
If I
The
don't
word
like
they'll
someone's
use.
Energy, I'm not. No, I'm not going to figure it out. If I didn't like your energy, I didn't like your energy. I'm
True.
not gonna. Well, let me understand this person. I don't have to do that.
You don't have to, but you might get points for it.
Maybe, but I'm just
Most of the time,
thinking-
that's not the
I'm
reaction.
Thinking of
You
like
can't
when I
say
have,
that.
if I have five $20 bills in front of my face, and one has an attitude, I'm gonna take the 4 that don't.
Well, shit, give me that 20. I'll take that motherfucker.
like, you know what I mean? Like, when people have options, like, when they're looking at a list of people that they like, you know what I mean? If you have 50 people that you like, you're not I'm not losing if I decide not to pick one of them.
Yeah.
I don't lose by that. I don't care. The only person who loses is the person who needed to be picked.
True.
So that's my whole thing. Like, and I think as people, it's important for us to understand that it's a matter of perception, not necessarily what we think, but how what we're saying is perceived. You know, that's why a lot of people always double back. Like, yes, I said blah 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 blah, but what I meant by that is such and such and such and such. But I see that you all did not take it this way, so on and so forth. All public apologies and whatnot, so on and.
You get those a lot?
Huh?
You get those a lot?
Public apologies?
Yeah.
Or
people trying to double back on their word.
Yeah.
People don't think. They
See,
just
me,
talk.
I don't know. I'm not that forgiving. I'm like, I remember what you said.
But you the same type of nigga, though.
I remember what you said.
I'm like, all right, we can rock with her now and all that, but
Facts. Facts. Ain't
Y'all
that me?
petty. That's petty.
That's me.
it's not petty.
Yeah.
I'm watching you now.
Facts.
Of course.
I'm definitely.
I'm able to, I guess, forgive but not forget.
Yes.
No. You never
I
forget.
forgive him for never
You
forgetting.
never forget.
Yes.
You forgive. Because
Yes.
if you don't forgive, you can't move forward.
Yeah, but my whole thing is like that, you know, when someone was a certain way to you and then they apologize and they see that you've continuously been the same way and you didn't change, that affects them.
Yes,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does.
You know what I mean? That
Yep.
shit eats them up, and that's like, I think I like that more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if
You're
I
not
decide
changing.
exactly, if I decide that nah, fuck that. You know what I mean? If that's what I decide, then they have like a little bit more ease. Like, okay, well, now she don't like me, so it don't matter. You know what I mean? Whereas,
So you kill him with kindness.
yeah, and I think it's way more effective.
It works.
It's
It works,
way
but
more effective.
it depends on who it's with. Like if it's with other men, I'm not killing you with no kindness.
Yeah, and I mean,
I gotta
for
be
men,
stern with
I
you.
think for men, a lot of things are completely
Way
Oh, it's very
different.
different with us.
Yeah.
Way
Very
different.
different.
Yeah.
Like the way I would have said that to a dude is very different.
Yeah, he's gonna say trash.
I'm gonna say
He's gonna
trash
say
to a
trash
dude.
because that dude's gonna know.
He's gonna understand the tone.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm
But
saying?
with
That's-
women,
that's a
you
bit-
have to understand like.
The
From a man
approach-
talking to a woman or a woman talking to a man, it has to always be different. It doesn't matter what it is. The way you talk to her, it's gonna be different from the way you talk to him.
Yeah.
Period. That's
course.
just all it is.
That's what it is,
It's a
man.
respect factor.
That's what it is, man. Thank you for coming through.
Yeah, thank you for having
I
me.
mean, this was fun. I mean, we finally
Yeah.
got to have a conversation.
Right.
Thank you, Cassie, for speaking up.
I know Cassie stabbed
She's
nobody.
smiling now.
You know what I
Shit,
mean?
she cheesing. See, yeah, that's the energy right there. That's it. I like that y'all came through with the loops too and shit. I was like, yeah, this is real Roxbury right here.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all made me feel at home. I like that. Real dangerous. I might get cut. I like that shit.
Damn.
I like
We ain't gonna
that
cut nobody. We ain't gonna cut nobody.
Oh, shit. We're going to get into our favorite segment now, the Battle of the Vibes. Just so everybody knows, shout out to Groovy Flair and Vonnie for last week's. Groovy Flair won, you know what I'm saying? But that does not mean Vonnie's shit was not dope. You know, the people
Bonnie
chose.
Valentino is a dope
Fact.
track.
Dope track.
Okay?
Dope
and I
track.
will debate
Fact.
that with whoever want to debate that.
There you go. There you go.
Period.
There you go. But shout out
Shout
to
out to
them.
Nonchalant.
Yeah.
Gang, gang.
Gang. He told me, Troopy told me about y'all. That's what's up. I'm glad. I'm happy about that. That's a great
Yeah,
combination. That's what's
yeah.
I didn't want to say nothing, you know what I'm saying? But I like what y'all doing over there. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
we working.
You
we
working, man.
We trying to do some things for the city.
So, score goes to me, Sam.
Huh?
1-0, nigga.
You got that?
You know what I'm
I ain't gonna
saying?
lose today, though.
Yeah, oh, you sure? You sure? Before we move forward, let's just know the hat that Sam is wearing is from Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah, and the shirt that I'm rocking from them, what's his name? Dumont came through today and dropped it off. So shout out to him for dropping off the gear. You know what I'm saying? This shit is dope. Y'all go check him out. We'll have the tag on the on our gram and everything. So y'all hit him up.
Link,
Yeah, and he'll have more gear out. So like you said, man, we're here to support. If your shit is dope and your shit is rocking, we're here to support. You know what I'm saying? We got you. This is what it's Lit Boston is all about. You know what I'm saying? But let's get back. Let's get to the music. Ladies first.
Okay.
Who you rocking with?
So this track that I'm gonna play came out by a Boston female hip hop artist. Her name is Say Blanco, and it's called Say No More.
Hold on a second.
She's real Roxbury.
Blanco's dope.
Yeah. This motherfucking Blanco, nigga. I'm tired of all these motherfuckers talking this rap shit, nigga. I hear him talking name, mention my name. Why they playing? I ain't got no time for games or the lames. I'm just saying I was always getting money, switch it over fast lane. Cash king, fucking money should've been my last name. Bust it open for a real one, let it drip down on the dick. If you fucking with me, drop 100 on the wrist. Drown him in my wave, have him swimming in my shit, yeah. Baby, this that drip, drip, drip. Fuck up a check, always got something to stress. Nevertheless, I can attest, I've been so blessed. I am the one, not the two. Fuck what they talking about. We got a larger amount. They wanna mark us out, smart with green chalk us out, block us out. No way, we on our way though. I need a rave flow. Did it my way, ho. Fuck all they payroll. We on our way though. I need a rave flow. Did it my way, ho. Fuck all they payroll. Yeah, say less, say more, say blanco. 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 Say less, say more, say blanco.
Say less, say more, say blanco.
Nigga.
Yeah, so that was Say No More by Say Blanco. And you can find it on SoundCloud. If you want to find her on Instagram, it's got Blanco. Link is in her bio. And the song go hard, you know?
That song does go hard. I seen that. She actually performed that at Maggie's Lounge, didn't she?
Yeah, real Roxbury shit.
Real Roxbury shit.
You know?
Hell yeah. Everybody's on Roxbury over here. This is hard. I love this
we
shit.
got JP in the building. I got you, Cass. We got JP in the building.
Oh,
I got
JP,
you,
what's
bro.
up? My wife's from JP. Nah.
but nah, cause Cass when she hopped off the porch, where'd you hop off the porch to?
Oh shit.
No, she didn't. She hopped off the porch in Roxbury, bro.
Oh.
No.
Wait. How you gonna say Heat Street? She's saying Roxbury. You know what's up?
She was on Howland. She was on Howland.
He's still Roxbury.
Heat Street
Yeah,
is
but
Roxbury,
Cass
yeah.
when she was going out, if you wanted to go somewhere, where'd you? Yo, if Cass wanted to go somewhere, she had to come to Roxbury. She had to come Roxbury to stomp. So I don't know what she's saying. We could ask her. If she wanted to stomp, she had to come to Roxbury. So
All Spanish. That's where I'm at all the time. I'm in JP all the time over by Rogerio's.
Oh.
Nah, I'm going last. I won, nigga.
Oh,
what the fuck you
shoot.
doing?
Who's gonna take
Nah,
the ox?
He knows what's
Who's
up.
gonna take the ox? I said, who's gonna take the
Turn your
ox?
mic on, all right?
Who's gonna take the?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna listen to it later. You good?
I'm gonna have to make a disclaimer. I'm going Facebook.
You can't make it.
What's the disclaimer?
I'm gonna be like, just so y'all know, vote for the song I picked because they picked based off of my choice that I played.
Wow.
That is true.
Nah, we
For
can
me?
play that. Are you playing it already?
No. Not yet.
Make sure you introduce it.
So
All right?
I'm gonna be like, yo, make sure you guys pick the song that I picked based off of what happened. I'm gonna be calling people like, I don't like to lose.
Oh, that's funny. You can't handicap. You know what? You know.
Yeah, I need you to go on Instagram.
Wait. Let me ask you a question before.
Your regular page,
Mm-mm.
business page. Yep.
Make sure Blanco wins.
Yeah.
I know, right? Now she's
trying to
cheating.
handicap us.
Now she's cheating. Now she's
Cause
cheating.
y'all cheated first.
Nah. We already said this. Nobody told you to play that first. I said play whatever.
Nah, I ain't here to whatever. I thought you said play the song.
I legit heard, yo, just play something.
That's it.
That's all I heard.
It's all good. What you playing?
Perceive it that way.
All right.
Blanco gonna win.
Blanco ain't gonna win. She ain't gonna beat this one.
Go ahead. Who you playing?
I got Wiz Dakota. Yeah, my shit's on, right?
You can hear him?
It is on.
You can hear him, right?
What, me?
Okay.
Look at she's tight already. My shit is Wiz Dakota. I actually called him. I told him my shit is gonna be Sauce. Let's see if you could beat that. I ain't even gonna fast forward to the intro for you.
Nah, play the whole
She
song.
know it's hot
Play the whole
already.
song.
You never heard it? I'm gonna turn off my mic.
I don't feel too safe, gotta keep the ruler. I be shining hard, shout it to my jeweler. I be on some Brugal. And that ass is fat, I can't wait to do ya. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. 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 I've been faded, that don't mean to slur my words. I won't chase you, I can never chase a bird. I'm not fooling, man, this ain't no April 1st. I'm for Lawrence, we on top, man, what you... Fuck the haters, they down under. I'm in the club, no more rain, we make it thunder. I been grinding, I been shining, I been flexing. I don't wanna snap no more, let's get the text in it. She told me she don't wanna talk, she wanna sex me. I told her to say less, you all set mess. I don't feel too safe, gotta keep the ruler. I be shining hard, shout it to my jeweler. I be kicking back, sipping on some Brugal. And that ass is fat, I can't wait to do ya. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah.
Check out how I'm saucy, my bitch bossy. I don't do this often, I do this awesome. Pull up with a roof, you can put the stars in. Shrunk in the front, put 100 large in. Say that pussy good, where the best be that. I've been ballin' all year with my SPA. Drop a child in a bitch like with Destiny, yeah. Dig it down and she leave, nothing better than that. I might just pull up with the whole 40. With all shorty, babe, I'm so sick. When I pull up, she hold on me. That pussy so good, man, I swear it got hoes on me. She hit the dance floor with all this cash flow on me, little sorry.
I don't feel too safe, gotta keep the ruler. I be shining hard, shout it to my jeweler. I be kicking back, sipping on some Brugal. And that ass is fat, I can't wait to do ya. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah. Check out how I'm saucy, baby, yeah.
That was Wiz Dakota featuring Tory Lanez called Sauce. Now, was it fire or not?
Let me get the chord. Let me get the chord. What you doing?
No.
I mean, Blanco's song was still better.
You think Blanco's song? I respect it.
Yeah, but I think it's all like what you look for in music too. Yeah, it's like what you look for in music too. Like I like wordplay and barring.
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff like
you
that.
got those too.
I like barrers. That's kind of my thing.
I mean, we said this was Battle of the Vibes, right?
That was my vibe though.
This is Battle of the Vibes, right?
Yeah, but I know in my regular day life, I like
Nah, I
it.
feel you.
A lot of that goes over people's heads, but that's the lane that I like.
This week, I'm playing Daytime off his new album, Persian
play
Prince
Daytime.
2.
If it's
Wine
featuring,
Pawn Me.
it's not with Cap G.
Nah. This song's called Wine Pawn Me, Daytime. His new album, Persian Prince 2, just came out. I think it was a couple days ago. Shout out to a mixtape chick. She's the one that posted it up, so I wanted to go check it out.
Shout out to Heisha.
Yeah.
That's crazy because I was gonna play a song by him, but the song he took off this project and he's saving for something else, so I couldn't even play it.
The album's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by this. Yeah, it's a good album.
His music sounds pretty professional.
Yeah, he's grown because I listen to other joints too. This is definitely a grown, Daytime. So it's song's called Wine Pawn Me, off his new album, off of Daytime's new album, Persian Prince 2.
So is it like
Yeah, I got that. It got that kind of a vibe.
blame me? Look at you.
Dang, look how they doing Day Day.
Technical difficulties.
Look what Jesus did.
Hmm?
Is it playing? Is it playing?
Because people gonna be like, oh, this song wasn't even playing. Fuck that. Let me just Blanco on this Wiz Dakota.
And that was Daytime Wine Upon Me off his new album Persian Prince 2. Go check it out. That is a Boston artist. All of us, three of us played has been all Boston artists. As we said, Battle of the Vibes is just about Mass and Boston artists. So that's what we're doing. Like I said, it's a competition between me, Sam, and I, but it's more about you artists getting your shit heard.
I'm winning this week.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's most important about
I'm
it.
actually winning this week.
Oh, y'all really disrespecting me
Either
right
way
now.
we win, as long as it's for Roxbury, that's all that matters.
Where's Daytime from? I don't know.
I'm talking about for us. Like, we both represent for Roxbury right now.
Was it artist y'all
she
play?
wins.
Pick a Roxbury artist.
Chill. A lot of my Roxbury artists are locked up.
You went out of town with it. You went out of town.
There you
I
go.
spread love.
That's nice.
That's the Boston way.
That is the
man.
Boston way. They show everybody love but Boston.
That's
That's
not
it.
true. That's not true.
Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Cakeswagg, for
Yeah.
coming through. This was dope. We
Mm.
appreciate y'all. The vibe was everything. I'm glad people got to see who Cakeswagg was outside of the music.
Facts. You didn't give it like no,
Yeah, you kept it a buck.
no weird.
Not even a
PC
buck.
questions.
You showed yourself. You know, I think that's one of the things that a lot of artists are missing is that personality behind their music.
And that's what happens over here.
Yeah.
We don't like PC shit.
Actually, to be honest, you are the first artist of the year.
Oh.
Is she?
Yeah, she is. We haven't had any
Hip,
other
hip.
musicians up.
True.
She is.
Hip, hip.
True.
Go Cakeswagg.
So
Go
she set the
Cakeswagg.
bar for y'all.
Go Cakeswagg.
Yeah.
Go
Mm.
Give me
Cake
the C,
motherfucking
C.
swag, son.
You got your C. Fucking swag, bitch.
Say it.
This here is Cake Body Bag Swag.
Yeah, I say, man.
Cake Body bag. Last year was motherfucking swag.
Oh, my bad.
This year's body bag swag.
Body
okay?
bag swag.
Cake body bag swag.
On that
No,
note,
I'm totally kidding.
on that note, we out.
All right.
It's lit.
Yeah, if y'all work with